Before we get into all of that, an update on the Trayvon Martin killing that occurred now 3 weeks ago in just outside of Orlando. The U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division and the FBI is going to step in and investigate the killing of Trayvon Martin. This is coming after Governor Rick Scott of Florida asked the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to offer appropriate resources in the case. It's not only are they going to need, in terms of resources, as far as I can tell, handcuffs for Trayvon Martin's killer. This guy who had started his own neighborhood watch. And it's only fair. You start your own and you're the only person on it. You should make yourself the captain. A guy apparently now who it's come out that he had repeated calls to 9/11. And he apparently lied to police as to what took place when he got out of his car to supposedly just check and see where he was so that he could report the presence of a 17-year-old black kid in this gated community. It has now come out that Trayvon Martin was on the phone, on a cell phone, as this guy Zimmerman was pursuing him. ABC reports that it is confirmed by phone logs that Trayvon Martin, at the very least, was on the phone to a girl, a friend of his. And Martin's friend said, quote, "He said this man was watching him, so he put his hoodie on. He said he lost the man. I asked Trayvon to run. He said he was going to walk fast. I told him to run, but he said he was not going to run. Eventually, he did run," said the girl, thinking that he had managed to escape this guy who was following him for some reason. But suddenly, the strange man was back, cornering Martin. Trayvon said, "What are you following me for?" And the man said, "What are you doing here?" The next thing I hear is somebody pushing, and somebody pushed Trayvon because his headset just fell. Now, George Zimmerman, Martin's killer, told the police that, quote, he had stepped out of his truck to check the name of the street he was on when Trayvon attacked him from behind as he walked back to his truck. And, of course, a lot of this deals with the notion of Florida's Stand Your Ground bill. But the thing that's amazing here is apparently the police not only didn't seem to question Zimmerman's account whatsoever, even though they had their own 9/11 dispatch recording, which suggested that the dispatcher thought that Zimmerman was at least running towards Trayvon Martin. But also, apparently, they did not bother to even check Trayvon Martin's cell phone to determine who he was or who he may have been on the phone with at that time, which seems to me the most rudimentary thing you would have done. To the point where when they put him in the morgue, he was John Doe and had to wait for Trayvon Martin's father to call to ID this guy. So it doesn't even appear that the police did any investigation whatsoever. So as far as I can tell, the DOJ and the FBI can't get down there fast enough because it's clear there's something wrong in this police department. And apparently there's been a record of it. The police chief's son apparently hit coming out of a bar, punched a homeless black guy, and the whole thing was just dropped. So I don't know what's going on down there, but it's good that the FBI and the Department of Justice is on this. This story is going to continue to unfold.